It is I. No. There's one ECW fan out there that was like, "Oh Lord, is he gonna do it?" And I was like, "No, man, no."
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why.
Uh-huh.
You.
What?
Get a free facial with every Weenus inspection.
That's accurate.
You like the free facials that come with Weenus inspections.
Stop that.
The Weenus is the elbow on your...
The skin on your elbow.
You know what? Fuck you.
The elbow on your skin.
Thank you, Sheila, and hello friends. This is Pillow Talk with Beef and Lisa. My name is Beef. Joining me is my lovely co-host, girlfriend, and Weenus inspector, Lisa.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Back from the dead.
I mean,
There are rap lyrics to go along with that, but I have forgotten them.
we took a little break.
We were on a break.
Shut up, Ross.
Such an abusive relationship.
It was. Ross is terrible.
They're all terrible. Jim's worse.
Yeah, no, that whole
Jim is worse.
Jim Halpert
That's
is
why
definitely,
I cannot watch The Office.
I enjoy the pranks he played on Dwight, and I like watching some of those play out in clips and stuff. The Office is very weird to watch, though. It's very cringy.
Well, I mean, it's a direct copy of a...
No, I know it's a copy of the. Well, I mean, not a direct. Like, yes, the whole premise is the same as the one from the UK, but not every scene was the same. Not every thing was. They did have a lot of similarities simply because one was based off the other, but they did have a bunch of differences too, which is very crazy. The show, not a huge fan. My niece likes The Office though, so.
Well, then she's lining up for an abusive relationship, and you need
No,
to stop her
hell no.
dead in her tracks.
Hell no, she would never.
Yeah, they all say that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to turn out like my mommy. I'm just kidding.
I know. It's okay though.
Because you will actually argue with your father.
Oh, I have many times. It's not.
You yell at Daddy.
I like
You
listen
love
here.
yelling at Daddy.
Like listen here, old white man.
If you would like to be a part of the conversation, beefandlisa@gmail.com. Visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/beeflisa.
Oh yeah.
You can follow me on the Insta at beefandgr or beefinger.
B finger.
You can follow Lisa on literally every social media platform at HHRLisa.
Pretty much, I think. I'm not sure about Facebook and Twitter, but
No.
Insta and TikTok definitely.
I have a Twitch account.
Do you? I have a Twitch account too. I let my son use it.
I have not played iRacing since the end of Season 1.
When was that?
2022 Season 1. Well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Trying to think.
It's been a few months now.
What week that was.
Been a hot minute.
Shit. I forgot what week that was.
Because it was like right before the...
It was shortly... I think it was Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas, yeah. So since NASCAR went to Vegas... I know that they're already getting ready to come out with new tracks. So it's like, oh, great. Cool. Season 3's coming.
You should do that. Just do one season on, one season off, one season on, one season off, if you can. Well, I know because Season 3 is like disc golf season's starting. And
disc golf Season 2 and 3 is disc golf season hardcore.
Yeah, which makes it difficult because you're doing tournaments and leagues and
like, oh man, today was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Today was the days that I used to have when we started Grand Rapids Disc Golfers United, where I had no responsibilities.
No.
And I had nothing else going on for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I called a friend up
Like,
on Friday night, and I was like, yo, you want to go play disc golf? And he was like, hey, I don't know. you know,
You know.
we'll see what happens. And then
Maybe.
his wife kicked him out of the house this morning and said, you need to go outside because you were too frustrated. And I was
Go
like,
away.
what?
And so you went and played disc golf with him.
And he's like, can you be here at 11? And this is at 10:25, and I'm dropping trow to take a shit in my pajamas.
You're like, bet.
I was like, well, we are going to pinch it out. Because it was going to take me 20 minutes to get to the course.
Yeah.
And then we played a round, and I was down for playing another round. I just had to, like, I didn't want to play another round at that course.
Mm-hmm.
But I was down for a second round anywhere, really.
Yeah.
Just, you know, let me stop by the gas station and get a $4.50 cold water real quick. And we're good, but he had to go home, and I was like, I'm not feeling like reaching out to anyone. I looked up at the clouds, and I was like, I got to mow the lawn today.
I'd already mowed my lawn today.
Yeah, you mowed that lawn.
I did. I feel like I have a lot of sun too. Like I got a lot of sun on me today, and I feel like parts of me are red.
I got a lot of sun today.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I trimmed the beef bush, the one out in front of my house. I trimmed a little bit of the beef tree too, the one out in front of my house.
Yeah, I didn't do.
Lisa can't keep her mind out of the fucking gutter.
I don't. You texted me and said I have to trim the beef bush. I'm like, all right.
Yes.
Hey. No, see, okay.
I said beef bush and beef tree.
I know what you said, but your twig and berries are still between your legs.
Untrimmed.
Untrimmed, yeah. But
if anyone's curious, last time I trimmed, I ended up with an infection that caused a cyst that had to go get drained.
Yeah, good job.
And then I had an extra no-no square inside of my no-no square.
That I continued to touch.
No, we actually had to be very careful about that for a few weeks.
I didn't touch the extra no-no square, just the regular no-no square. I, however, mowed my lawn also this morning. And it was very hot.
Non-sexually.
It was so hot. Like, first of all, I changed my shoes. Like, I went to my house, put on different shoes. Shut up. Put on different shoes, mowed my lawn. And then I took a very long shower and proceeded to lay on my bed naked.
It's not a big deal.
It was so nice. I had the fan on.
We were going to go put your air conditioner in today. That's what we were supposed to do.
It's okay, babe.
Well, it was like, because I mow the lawn, and I'm mowing the lawn, and I have to duck under my tree, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go trim those branches. Well, while I got that trimmer out, I was like, screw it. The bush has expanded
well beyond bush territory.
So when I moved into the house, it was cut in a cube. And then over time, I didn't do anything with it.
And became round and fluffy.
My dad goes into his shed and finds his uncle's 40-year-old electric trimmer. He brings it over to my house. He goes, you need this more than I do because I don't have any bushes. So we trim it back into a cube. Or, well, it was a rectangle. But, you know, square.
Shape-ish.
Square shapes. And right angles, things like that. Flat top. And then it sprawled out again.
Of course.
And got wild. And I was like, you know what? If I got it out for this, I'm going to do it for this. Because I know that the pollinating bugs with stingers like to come into this thing.
And hide, and then that's how they get you.
Yeah, and I don't want to dick with that.
No,
because it's right next to my front door. So if I can back it up a little bit.
Yeah. Give it some space.
Excellent, yeah.
Now you can walk around the entire bush.
Yeah, now I can actually mow.
You could make when we redo your stairs, you could make a deckish.
We'll get there in a second. But anyway, the point being, so I was,
you trimmed your bush,
and then I was trimming that, and I got the tree, and everything else, and then I start shoveling the stuff out, and I'm like, I'm gonna burn this shit tonight.
Hell yeah, we did.
Not realizing, you know, it's still pretty wet.
Hey, it was still fun to burn though.
Fuck her right in her pussy.
Hot. It was super wet.
Fuck her right in her pussy.
It was incredibly wet.
Fuck her right
Says
in
the
her
guy
pussy.
who tells me to get my mind out of the gutter.
Well, we're there now. So anyway.
I've brought you here. Let me beat you with experience.
So it's not like the shit was going to burn.
No.
still had a good time.
It's okay. We both got a lot of stuff done today, which is good.
Yeah. I took at least 13,000 steps, and according to my Samsung Galaxy smartwatch, have burned 1,486 calories
Which is great because you had a lot for
between
dinner.
playing the disc golf and mowing the lawn. And I'm almost convinced that this didn't give me all the credit for all the steps I took mowing the lawn.
Probably not.
With a lawnmower that is not self-propelled.
Oh, see,
It
mine's
is beef-propelled.
no. I could not. Mine has a drive motor. I can't. I would.
No, mine is
I would have
beef-propelled.
died. No, because see, my grass was like 12 inches high though, in some places, and I had to lean. Like I would mow over it, and it'd start to die. I had to lean it up so it wouldn't get stuck on the grass. A lot of my grass was still wet though too, which is shitty.
Jim, Preston,
Hi, how you doing?
Corey, if you're listening,
What's up, guys?
I want you guys to know something. I put my lawnmower in the shed back in September.
Mhm.
I pulled it out today.
Oh Lord.
I primed it 5 times. I grabbed the handle. I pulled. Immediately started.
I'm so proud of you.
I
did not do that.
I did, however.
I don't know where my pride is.
said, give me a hell yeah!
I did stall it out 3 times.
I stalled mine more than that.
But every time I went to pull it,
Started back up.
right back up on the first pull.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
So very proud of you. Mine did not. I had to pull multiple times. That's why my hand hurts.
The only thing that bothered me, I finally ran out of the gas in the 1 gallon can that I bought in 2019.
Very nice.
Finally ran out.
I think I still have gas in my can from before then.
So I'm at the
okay.
point where now I gotta go buy gas before I mow again
Mm-hmm.
because I keep it topped up because I don't know how long. It's not good because that's gonna be an extra $4 and
yes, but it'll
90
last
cents.
you another 3 years.
I hope so.
See, this is why I don't mow my lawn very often. Makes my gas last longer. I just wait until they tell me to mow it, and then I mow it because I'm lazy. But then my grass is a foot tall. It's terrible. I make poor decisions. Hence my exes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, what? What are we oohing? No, I don't want to talk about that on here.
Come on.
No, it's terrible. Fine, I'll talk about it.
No,
So
no. Hold on. We have to be delicate about this. We can't talk about it yet.
allegedly.
This isn't allegedly. Person,
I have personal accounts. Yeah, I know.
the person involved admitted.
Yes, but he hasn't been charged with anything yet.
Just everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. So we won't discuss that.
Good thing I'm not the court of law.
No.
The court of public opinion in this room is very much on the he did it side.
I'm just going to have one social commentary.
Okay, I'm listening.
And this can be generalized. So we're not talking about the situation. Or
The situation isn't a bad guy though. Like he Jim Tan Laundry, like the Jersey Shore. He's
yeah,
not bad.
I know. That's where I was going to go with that one.
Good Jill.
If your worry in life is that I'm going to look bad for doing this thing to people that look to me, and when the reality is the people that look to you, their day-to-day life would be either still the same or marginally better if a bad thing happened to you, short of death. You need to change
Yeah.
who you are as a human being,
Yeah. Stop making poor choices.
because you suck at life.
Man.
I understand that Charla, who is currently watching Jaws with her stepfather, who is okay with watching jump scare movies and horror movies and whatever. And she wants to get into horror movies because she's hanging out with the edgy kids at school.
It happens.
Give me back my son!
She's a girl. She is a girl.
Give me back my son.
But he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll watch the classics. We'll watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We'll watch Jaws. We'll ease you into it, you know.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is easing her into it. She should watch The Grudge.
Well, the one from the 70s is easing her into it.
She should watch The Grudge, though. That'd be great. And then have Samantha walk downstairs with her hair over her face.
So anyway, but Charla's watching Jaws with her stepfather.
Mm-hmm.
And she just messaged me, weak-ass shark. Boat go burr. Now, Charla doesn't necessarily always like me.
Yeah.
That's normal. I'm her father.
Yeah.
I tell her, no, you have to do your homework.
Which sucks, man.
No, you can't just take your cell phone and your Chromebook into your room. And if you're going to, your door's going to be open. But why? Because I asked you to put the sushi in the trash can and you threw it under a fucking pillow.
3 days ago.
You want responsibilities.
But you don't handle them.
You need to handle your bullshit. And then you'll get more leniency.
Yeah.
That's how this shit goes. Child, I love you. You're making this harder on both of us than it needs to be.
Yeah, well, that's usually how that goes as a child.
But there are certain people in this world whose children would, if their father was to disappear for up to 14 years, that
they wouldn't mind so much.
Wouldn't be so sad. While they might be a little sad,
one would be very sad.
They would also say, "Oh, good! I never have to own that person ever again in my entire life."
Yep.
Like, that's a sign you're sucking as a father, and you need to stop sucking as a father.
Well, and it has a lot to do with caring about what your children want. Like, as a parent, we have to, like, it's not about us anymore once we become a parent, right? Like, yes, we still are a parent. We're still our own our own person, whatever. But in regards to our children, it's not, let me push all of the things I like on you. It's, hey, you like this? Teach me about it. Show me what you like.
There's a bit of both.
Well, yes, no, I agree. There is a, oh, I enjoy this, let me show it to you. But if it's not your thing, that's okay. I feel like you have to make your kids aware that it's okay for it to not be their thing. Like, if Charlotte doesn't like disc golf, that's fine.
She does not.
See? But you and Charlotte both enjoy NASCAR.
Charlotte doesn't even necessarily like NASCAR. She likes race car goes burr around the track.
Yeah.
And she likes Ross Chastain, who, since we've done our last show, has now won 2 cup races.
Good deal. But there are things that you guys enjoy about certain things that you like. And then she,
I didn't even do anything.
I didn't even do anything. I was just here. But then, she also, introduces you to things like K-pop, which you might not enjoy the most, but you enjoy occasionally listening to things like
I'm in stars night.
Smooth like butter. Yeah, you occasionally enjoy certain aspects.
You don't understand how much she hates you because you sing that randomly in the store.
I don't care. Really don't care.
Give me back my son!
But you two both enjoy things from the other person, and you come together collectively. Same way with me and my son. Like, I enjoy One Piece and anime with him, and he shows them to me, and we watch them together. And I bought him a cookbook from his anime that he likes, and we're cooking together.
Every recipe is Asian.
He wants to make every recipe, though, by the end of 2023, which is fine. But
guess what? They're all Asian.
That's fine. I don't mind. But, but there's things that I enjoy.
I know he's too young to appreciate good cooking because he shat on my Guy Fieri idea.
Give him some time.
Until Fat Boy, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, he's thick.
Yeah, my kid's
He
thick.
has a stomach. He puts down the food.
He does. But
He engulfs.
But my 14-year-old son is also 5'11"
It's not an
and
excuse.
225 pounds.
You know what? I work with a gentleman
No, I
who
know.
is 6'4", plus 300, and he does not eat that fast. He does not eat as
yeah,
fast.
my son inhales food. Like, I think he could
Your
be...
son, and I kid you not, take your hands. Everyone out there in Pillow Talk land, take your hands, put them 1 inch under your chin.
He just shovels it in.
And that's where he starts with his spoon or fork.
He does. He inhales food. I'm not going to lie. He eats. But he also wants to be a cook. He wants to bake, and I'm grateful for that.
And we're going to have to teach him the exorcisms.
I mean, he wants to do golf next year.
Golf is a good sport. It's a fun sport.
The best part is my dad has... Okay.
Your father
Is the king of golf clubs.
has more than enough golf clubs.
He does. It's great.
And here's the thing. This is something that you need to work on with him.
Give me back my son!
Which one? My son?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually enjoy le golf. I watch the golf.
The golf, yeah.
I have been known to play the golf.
Maybe the three of us could go do some golfing.
We're not so different.
I know.
I can tell you where you can get him some starter lessons so that he actually can make contact with the ball.
I mean, I could just... he doesn't need lessons. He can just learn.
No,
Give him-
you want at least 2 of the starter lessons so you can figure it out.
I'll
And
think
they're
about
only $45.
You're trying to give me an aneurysm is what you're doing. Thanks. It's okay. It's okay. No, and
It can be his Christmas present.
It's okay. But I do believe that golf will be good for him. But I had this...
So get your facts straight.
My ex did call me today and tell me, he was like, there's in your dad's storage unit is my old golf clubs. That would be great for Brian for golf. I'm like, first of all, my dad has a basement full of golf clubs. He has over 1,000 probably. It's ridiculous. We don't need your one random set that has been around for ages.
Is he preparing for a long voyage?
I don't know. But I made this joke to him, and I'll share it with you. I was like, with the way my dad is set up, my son could be the Draco Malfoy of his golf team. And I know you don't entirely get the reference, but
I get the reference.
No, you know who Draco Malfoy is, but you don't know why I'm saying that.
Bitch.
Listen, in Harry Potter, the first book, the second book, Harry's on the Quidditch team, and Draco joins the Quidditch team, but the only reason he gets to join the Quidditch team is because his dad bought them all new brooms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Brian could be the Draco Malfoy of his golf team. He could just supply everyone with new golf clubs.
Except at Brian's particular high school. At Brian's particular high school, it goes one of 2 ways at Brian's particular high school. You live in the trailer park,
Which is
or you live in a $300,000 plus house.
Speaking of houses, my dad and mom told me to look up a house today on Zillow when I got to their house. It's the house my parents raised him in. They bought it for $12,000. It recently sold for $289,000.
Ooh.
It's a nice house.
Get your facts straight.
It's very pretty. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Fucking beautiful. On Union Street in Grand Rapids Southeast.
Off of 28th, or
Let me look it up real quick. I don't remember the exact address. But
is it over by your aunt or grandma or whoever's house we were always talking about, Courtesy Dodge?
No.
No?
I don't
Okay,
think so.
never mind then.
Let me double check.
Because that was the house that my father was raised in. And it had a very nice backyard that we could hit golf balls into Courtesy Dodge from. Good times.
2063 Union Avenue Southeast.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's a... 20? Okay, that's south of 28th Street then. That's
Yeah,
by
it's-
Burton.
Between Burton and Hoyt.
$289,000?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, I don't know how to tell you this, babe. We might have to get married and live separately.
Yeah. But the house is super fancy. Like it's
Until 2 of the kids move out.
it's all updated and shit, and it's very nice. Like it's got this cute little.
Very nice. I don't know how to tell you this, but we might have to start playing the lottery weekly.
I'm aware.
Yeah. But anywho.
What I like is that there's 2 bedrooms upstairs, and one of the bedroom has like a little sitting area.
Aww.
Oh, it's so nice. Shut up, fucking phone.
You didn't mute your phone.
You want to fight?
I'll fight you.
I'm sure.
You won't win, but I'll fight you.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 5-bedroom.
Holy shit.
3 bath.
Okay, maybe that. Yeah.
But one of those bedrooms could totally be turned into like an office.
The Office, an abusive show
Shut up.
about weirdos.
Like we could put all like there's 3 bedrooms on the main floor and 2 bedrooms upstairs. And then there's a recreational room and a bonus room in the basement.
I'll give you a bonus room in the basement.
The bonus room can be your iRacing room.
Fuck her right in a pussy.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And then I could have my office upstairs across from our bedroom.
Yeah.
Kids could all live downstairs. Tell them to get wrecked.
REKT.
Yeah, we're not buying that house. It just sold.
No.
But and then I asked my parents. My parents bought their house for $18,500.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
I mean the house that
Like we can't even buy a trailer for $18,500. Not even a used one. Depending on how like I bought my trailer for $2,200, but it's a piece of shit.
I bought this for $17,700.
Okay, but this isn't big enough.
No, it's not. Okay, it is. But your 2 kids have to live in the same room.
Yeah, no, I can't. No, no.
This one, by the way.
No.
Because that one's already claimed.
And that's the problem. Like, and my mom.
Bunk beds.
My mom even said that. No, my kids, I can't. My son's a 14-year-old boy. He cannot share a room with a girl.
Bathroom doors. We'll buy him a lock.
Shut up. No, but like my mom was like, well, why doesn't Sophia and Audrina could share a room? And I'm like, no. You've met my child, right? She touches everything. Sorry. And I was like, his daughter's the exact opposite of Sophia. Don't touch her.
Yeah.
It would not end well.
You'll find Sophia one day hanging. I don't know what happened to her.
I mean, they'll get along.
I'm worried about my daughter, honestly, at this point.
No, they'll get along living in the same house. I just think that they need separate rooms.
I really do see Charlotte, if all 5 of us lived together, spending as much time as humanly possible in her room.
Well, to be fair, so do my kids, already in their own house. So
Because right now, Charlotte has the, air quotes, Charlotte den in her mom's house.
Yeah.
To get away from
The other one.
Not...
Yeah.
Shit, what did we call her?
I don't know.
Chantrine. No.
That's terrible.
Yeah, no.
Just call her the other one.
The other one. the little one.
Yeah.
The honorary member of Team Beef.
And
who continuously walks up to me and is like, Mr. Beef, pick me up.
or she says, where's Audrina's mom?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That was a good one.
Where's Charlotte's mom? I think that's hysterical. I do find that funny. They were having some get together or whatever, and they thought that I would be there. And she's like, she assumed I was her mom.
No, I was picking her up. And when I left with Charla, where's Charla's mom?
And Charla's mom went, I'm right fucking here.
Yeah.
No, the other one.
That's Mr. Beef's lady friend, Lisa. Oh.
It's not Charla's mom. Okay.
Oh. And then at 4.5 years old, she learned.
Lady friend.
Well, I mean, she's 4.5. She's not going to get it.
No, but I think it's funny. I just thought it was funny. Where's Charlotte's mom?
She sent me that so fast, too.
I'm laughing. It's good.
I told Charla, and she just died right then and there.
That's so funny. No, what I think is funny is that, like, my kids are old enough.
Yeah.
I still occasionally get called Dad after they've been at their dad's for the weekend. They're like, Mom. Like, shut up.
Yeah, they don't have any daddy issues at all.
Please, I don't want to think about my daughter being a stripper. I need you to stop.
It doesn't have to be a stripper.
No, see, I think she's going to go, like, full tomboy. Because, like, he's got, like, a 3-wheeler up there for her. Well, I don't know if they're going to keep her or whatever, but...
Good, she can race my go-kart.
If anyone would do it, I bet it'd be her.
Charlotte would. Charlotte doesn't want... Charlotte and I had this discussion. My father, Mr. Braisted.
Senior Braisted.
Padre, the Scrub King.
The Scrub Daddy.
The Scrubber Czar.
Scrub Daddy. Oh, yeah.
I'm referring to him as Scrub King. I'm changing his name in my phone in a couple days. My work phone.
I do believe you should give him a Scrub Daddy because it looks like him. It's very bald.
That's the thing. I've said it to him 3 times and he still doesn't get the joke.
Here you go, Scrub Daddy. And then give him one. He'll get it.
But anyway, the Scrub King made me a deal.
Mm-hmm.
He said if I could get down to a reasonable weight, which is going to be under 200 pounds for sure.
Yes.
And probably actually closer to 185. And really, honestly, 175 would be perfect because then we could start adding lead where we need it to. That he'd make sure he had the truck or a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And that we would team up to buy a go-kart, and then we could start going back go-kart racing.
Always fun.
And I have been struggling with the weight loss. I have been fluctuating between 229 and 234. Doesn't matter how much exercise I do. Doesn't matter how much I starve myself. Combination of both. It's just, I'm not losing weight. Like, my metabolism just went...
Well, I mean, you did start a medication, and I do feed you very well.
Hold on. We're gonna
get there. Okay. You keep talking while I go... I need to make myself another drink.
Jesus. Who's the alcoholic now?
I want to get drunk.
Anyway, so me and the Scrub King made... Oh, wow, this is the first time I've been all alone. Anyway, me and the Scrub King made a deal. Now, of course, my mother doesn't know anything about this, as per usual. But whatever. And I've been struggling with the weight loss a little bit. I saw Corey a few weeks ago. Hooray!
I said, give me a hell yeah!
And I'll probably see him again soon at some point because he's getting back into the disc golf and blur. But yeah, I've gained a lot of weight and it's not fun and I'm trying to lose it. That's why I did all of the fucking yard work today. But Charla comes into this because Charla asked about racing go-karts, how old I was when I started, and all the other ins and outs and whatever. And so I kind of gave her a background, you know. Started when I was 8 years old, you know, and by the time I was her age at 13, I was racing a micro sprint, and when I was 14, I got my first stock car.
Oh, yeah.
But I was out of racing at 19. You know,
oh, yeah.
Because my whole family thought that, you know, because I had a little bit of talent, I could get to NASCAR on talent alone, and that's not how the game works.
Nah, you gotta be connected and shit.
You gotta be connected, and you gotta have some money.
Nepotism.
For the most part, yeah, pretty much.
It's terrible.
Or at least someone out there that really believes in you, which I never did.
I believe in you.
Well,
I'm not connected in any way.
With your limited funds, I know you believe in me, but that's not going to get us much further than a go-kart race at Craig's Cruisers.
Listen, that's not even going to get us that. Let's be honest right now.
Well, I mean, it would. You just won't be able to buy anything else until you get paid again.
Or ever.
But anyway.
Yes.
So I said to her, I was like, look, Dad's fat. And quite honestly, I don't know that Dad's ever going to be able to lose the weight to be competitive in a go-kart. Because there's no way I've been trying this hard for this long.
For nothing to change.
For the weight on my scale to be within the same 5-pound range every fucking morning when I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Post shit, sweat it out,
Yeah.
sleeping. It doesn't matter. Big meal at night, small meal at night. Under 1,700 calories every day. Go to fucking Red Robin one weekend and go to Uccello, or not Uccello, Sloveno's the next. Ice cream, no ice cream.
Yeah.
5 bottles of water a day, 5 gallons of soda a day. Doesn't matter. The weight's staying in the same 5-pound range.
You should talk to your doctor.
We're getting there.
I know.
But I said, I need you to do 2 things before I consider putting you in a go-kart. 1, clean your fucking room. Well, I guess it ended up being 3 things. Because 2, same deal that my parents had. You got to have a 3.0 GPA.
Mm-hmm.
And while Charla got on the honor roll for the first trimester, second trimester, just below the honor roll. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not bad. Not good. Just somewhere, 3 Rogans. Not terrible, but not good. As a Chernobyl reference for anyone that hasn't watched Chernobyl yet. It's not 3 Rogans. It's 1,500.
It's over 9,000. Sorry.
It got bad. But anyway, I don't know if you know this, but it got bad. But anyway.
Yes.
Slava Ukraine. Anyway. But I don't think we've done a show since the Ukrainian war broke out.
We have not.
Put your dress down.
There's a hole in it.
Wait till later.
There's a hole in it. I'm not doing it to show you my panties. There's a hole in it. Man.
Anyway. Point being.
Yes.
I said, you got to do 3 things. 1, clean your fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
Show me some responsibilities. 2, GPA's got to get up. 3, I need you to pay attention to some kind of auto racing so you have an idea of what the hell your papa and I are talking about.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to go buy you this helmet and this nice leather jacket and these really cool, leather jeans and whatever, and I'm going to get you racing shoes and racing gloves and whatever, and I'm going to send you out on the track, and you're going to have no idea what the fuck to do.
Yeah. I mean, she knows to go around in a circle, but that's... Sometimes you worry if she knows that.
Yeah, and it's like, I got to make sure you understand.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Windows, for telling me I have an update available. I appreciate it, Windows.
But yeah, no, and I understand. She's got to know at least a little bit before
She's got to know a little bit. And right
it.
now what she knows is that Ross Chastain's kicking ass this year. Trackhouse is kicking ass this year. Chase Elliott's still a wild fucking bitch. And in fact, this is how long it's been since we had a show. My opinions have gone from Noah Gregson's a cuck to Ty Gibbs is a cuck, and I want Noah Gregson to take him out.
Now, do you mean like to dinner or with an assassin?
The front bumper of his car.
I mean, either would be fine.
Now, Daddy AJ's still my favorite in the Xfinity series.
Daddy
Justin Haley's father, AJ Allmendinger.
AJ Almond Daddy.
But let's be real here. Do you realize how terrible of an asshole you have to be for me to be like Noah Gregson?
You're
not
all right
the
as long as
biggest
you hurt
piece of
someone else.
shit.
To be fair, he did shave his face, so that was okay.
I wasn't worried about that ever. Noah Gregson had a shady past as being a rich boy.
Rich boys are not.
Like boat shoes and whatever.
Sperry's. Fuck that.
kind of deal.
Fuck that.
and
See, I think it's
may or may not have Snapchatted worldwide a video of a woman in yoga pants walking in front of him.
Oh, good lord. Can we just call him a Chad now? Fuck.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. And that's how much of a cuck Ty Gibbs is.
He's even worse than that?
He is the giganto piece of shit in NASCAR.
Okay, cool. And see, I only watch for the crashes.
That's why you got to get into it deeper.
Listen,
that's where the drama
do you know where the deepest I've been is when we went through their pictures and I was like, he looks like a twat.
I think we were going to do that on this episode, we might wait.
I want to do that again. We should do it with their... Can we have to do both series separately.
Yeah.
Xfinity and Cup.
Yeah, well, Xfinity's not racing this weekend.
No, I know.
And we can't just do Cup.
I can do Cup. Excuse me.
You do things in a cup.
He did one.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
Please tell me you got that reference.
Ma'am, I too have watched Cars multiple times. Why do you think when they were talking about the new manufacturers and we were going through all the old ones, I brought up Hudson?
I know. And when we were at Myers, you said Kachika.
Well, I said Ka-chow.
No.
And you go, okay, Lightning. And I was like, Ka-chika, 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 Ka-chika.
Stop it.
And then I said, do you want me to just have a full mustache?
No.
And she was like, you already have a mustache. I said, no, just the mustache.
No, please don't do that. I like your facial hair.
Ka-chika,
Stop that.
Ka-chika.
Stop it.
I'm going to be fucking you tonight. You know what you're going to hear
I'm gonna push
when you're
you
riding
off.
me backwards?
I'm going to push you off.
Ka-chika,
push you off.
Ka-chika,
I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up and leave. I'm gonna be
Ka-chika,
like, bye.
Ka-chika.
Bye, chick.
Then I ain't going to have to make breakfast in the morning.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
Fuck her right in her pussy.
Bitch.
It's not a big deal.
I'm going to fight you.
That's not true!
Oh, it's very true.
That's not true!
Put your buttons down.
That's not true!
You're ridiculous.
Can't wait!
I'm going to need a second page for these sound bites.
Good job, babe. Very proud of you.
Man, a lot of shit's happened.
Yeah.
But I don't even know when the last time we did a show was.
It's been a hot minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
On Spotify?
I don't have Spotify.
What?
What? It's okay.
Even Charlotte has Spotify.
Okay, well, I don't, okay?
She doesn't have she has the free version. He even dropped the dart. How stupid.
February 13th.
Holy fuck.
It's been 2.5 months.
Like the Daytona 500 happened.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's been a hot minute. We've done a lot since
The
then.
Super Bowl just happened.
Mm-hmm. Our last episode was titled "You Have a Gluteus." It is very Maximus.
I remember that part.
Yeah, because you had to change it in the thing today.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's okay.
I wonder if Britner's even subscribed anymore. I'm gonna have to mass text everyone like
You should.
the 9 listeners. Shack House gonna get a fucking notification in the morning.
God damn it, phone! You're so fucking loud.
Well, you can silence it, you know.
I don't have the patience for all that.
You don't have something.
I have a lot of things. I have a
You
gluteus.
have the
It was very
you have the
Maximus.
patience to say, I'm gonna watch one TikTok real quick and then I'm gonna take off. And then you watch a 3-part series of 9-minute TikToks.
First of all, that's not what I did. Second of all, I watched. Speaking of TikToks, as you're lighting a cigarette, I watched one the other morning about the Wizard of Oz, and I was explaining it to my mom today as I was washing her hair, and she was like, "Ma'am, I don't really care." The P.S. Did you know Glinda is the antagonist in the entire thing?
Who?
From the Wizard of Oz, Glinda, the Good Witch, the pink one. She's the antagonist of the entire movie.
I did not realize that.
You want to know how I know?
How?
Let me explain it. Okay, so Glinda lies to Dorothy from the very beginning.
Okay.
First of all, you know in the Wizard of Oz, there's doppelgangers in each.
Yeah.
except for Dorothy. Well, Glinda doesn't have a doppelganger. People like to say, well, maybe it was Auntie M and they just used a younger actress because they wanted her to be prettier. No, it doesn't work that way. What this theory was that I heard posits is that Glenda was the antagonist. That how it happened is that she called Dorothy to Oz, and immediately when she gets there, she puts the shoes on Dorothy, right? Yeah. And then the Wicked Witch shows up. Give me those shoes. And she's like, I've used magic to fasten them to your feet. And the witch tries to take them, and she's like,
That's not true!
Shut up. The witch is like, she wants to take the shoes, and Glenda says, stay tight in those shoes. They must be very powerful magic. But later in the movie, she's like, you just have to tap the shoes and you'll go home. So she knew from the beginning that those shoes were powerful and could take her home. But she sends her on this giant quest to go find the Wizard of Oz. Like, what? First of all, why? And so she goes on this quest.
Because otherwise, that's a really short fucking movie.
I know. Listen, pay attention. But she sends her on this quest, and she sends her down the path that would take her past her three friends from her former place, the black and white part of the film. The lion, or the scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the lion, right?
Yep.
The three farmhands. Well, in doing so, and going to the Oz, she defeats the Wicked Witch of the West. But she already defeated the
Teresa Earnhardt?
Shut up. She first defeated the Wicked Witch of the East by...
Oh, that was the Wicked Witch of the South. Never mind.
Shut up. She lands on the one witch, takes her shoes, kills the other witch with water.
Yeah.
And supposedly, when Glenda shows up, it's because the Munchkins call for her, right? Well, at the point when she comes back at the very end, when Dorothy had jumped out of the balloon, and the wizard doesn't know how to put the balloon... Like, first of all, it's his balloon. How does he not know how to work it?
Yeah.
It's not his balloon. The Tin Man had actually let the balloon go. Like, if you watch the movie, as Dorothy jumps out, he quickly unties it from the one post, and then it starts floating up. He let it go on purpose. The theory posits is that Glenda brought Dorothy there to defeat the Wicked Witches so she can rule over all of Oz and Munchkinland without appearing like a bad guy to the Munchkins by killing the Wicked Witches. And it works, because if you compare... Have you ever seen Coraline? The one with the button eyes? Okay, well, in Coraline, it works the same way. Coraline goes to another world where the other mother, is lying to her and slowly starts using her for her own gain until it's discovered that she's the bad one. And at the very end of The Wizard of Oz, you can see, as she's clicking her heels together to go home, Glenda is moving her wand behind her head. So really, was it the power of the shoes, or was it Glenda sending her home? There's another part of that theory posits that Dorothy is actually the Witch of the South, not Teresa Earnhardt.
That's Teresa Earnhardt.
And that Glenda sent her away thinking that she could get rid of the other two because Dorothy had such a hold over the Munchkins that Glenda could get rid of the other two witches and rule over Oz. Well, that didn't work, and it wasn't going her way, so she brought Dorothy back without her memory to get rid of the Wicked Witches so she could rule over Oz. It's very interesting. I know, this is a very weird tangent we went off. But it's a very interesting idea that Glenda was the bad one to begin with. Like, why would you send Dorothy to the wizard when the wizard can't do shit? He's not a wizard. He's just some guy behind a curtain. And obviously Glenda knew that. Exactly. She came down in a bubble. Makes me think of that thing. She came down in a bubble, dog. And, sends Dorothy on this mission, this trip.
Follow the yellow brick road.
And the best part is when Dorothy jumps out and the Tin Man lets go of the balloon, there is no time for the Munchkins to call for Glenda before Glenda shows up to say, all you have to do is tap your heels 3 times and say, there's no place like home. No one called for her, but she was already there waiting. She knew. She very much knew. Glenda, you sneaky bitch.
Now, how much of this could be explained away by production time?
No. This lots of shows have the availability to have these sort of conspiracies inside of them, which is great. Like, I love that movies will do this because, like, the part where in The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch acts one certain way up until she's being melted, right?
I'm
melting. And at that point, she overacts it. That's written into the script. So that her whole, it's how it was written. It's very much, and you can say that maybe she didn't know what the shoes meant, but obviously they meant something. And you can maybe posit that Glenda went off to research the shoes and then came back at the end. It was like, all you have to do is click your heels. But really? Like, the witch wants them. And you're just going to say, nope, can't have them. But for why? You have to know they must do something. It doesn't make sense to put these shoes on Dorothy unless you know for a fact that there's, they're they must be very powerful if the witch wants them. Then why'd you put them on her shoes to begin with? Why'd you put them on her feet? What was the point? What was the point of putting them on her feet? You knew there was something special about them.
Fair enough.
It is fair. Makes you think about it. Like, why would you put these shoes?
Makes me something about it.
You're like, I don't really care. I don't remember ever watching The Wizard of Oz.
No, I remember watching it. I remember watching for the part where the dude hung himself in the background.
And then they later edited it and made it look like a bird. They said it was a bird. It was not a bird. Not a bird. I do believe that theory that it was someone hanging in the background.
Oh, it's been proven.
And it's not been proven. But I do believe it.
It's been more proven than your
bird theory.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself version.
First of all, listen. My conspiracy theory was an 11-part TikTok. It was beautiful.
Is this why you go to bed at 2 a.m. on work nights?
No, I watched that in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I started watching it when I got Brian up for school, and then I made Sophie watch it.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was good. I enjoy conspiracy theories like that. I enjoy that, if you look at it and you're like, oh my God, they didn't do this thing. And how it changes everything. I think that makes a lot of shows much more interesting because they give you that chance to have ulterior thoughts and ulterior motives about what you're watching. One moment. Squeeze past me. There you go. That's right. Let me touch your butt.
No, I have to step over your headphones.
Oh. Step over my headphones.
That's why I didn't want this chair here, because this chair has to move out of the way.
Here, stop. Step back. Here, step back.
No. Fuck, I'm stuck.
No, you're not. Here.
The studio is too small.
Okay, go. This is what you get for having a tiny house.
It's not a tiny house.
It's tinier than... It's tiny-ish. But yeah, that's what I love about... I'm not listening to you. I'm talking to our friends. But that's what I enjoy about certain shows, about how they have that ability to have multiple meanings or multiple endings. Like Inception, there's like the theory that because the doohickey never stops spinning, he might be in the dream at the end. I do find that very interesting. I do like conspiracy. I say conspiracy theories. It's like alternate realities for movies, but there are already alternate realities. Shut up! Don't ask you. But I do enjoy that, like the idea that like with Rugrats, like that all of the adventures that they have are all made up in Angelica's mind, and that's why she's the only one who can talk to the babies. Is very interesting. I do enjoy that, and I do enjoy hearing about how certain movies, like if you equate The Wizard of Oz to Coraline has that same sort of, the other mother starts by being this really nice person, but she lies, and then slowly it gets darker and darker and darker. And Glenda isn't there for much of The Wizard of Oz, but it is very interesting how she lies and manipulates to get Dorothy to do what she wants, and suddenly has all the answers at the end and sends her back home, where she just wakes up in bed like, oh, nothing happened, like it was all a dream. But was it really, though? Could it be a dream? Because, again, where would she find Glenda? Because research has shown all of the images in our head when we're dreaming, the people we've seen, are people we've seen before in real life.
You're gonna have to stand up.
I'm touching your butt. But that is sort of how our brains work, is that we don't dream about people we've never seen. We dream about things we've seen, including people. Every time you've dreamt, even if it's just someone you've seen in passing, like at school or on the bus or what have you, if you dream about someone, that's a face you've seen before in real life.
I hope that's not true.
Why?
Those are some creepy ass dreams.
No, but like, okay, yes, certain things get distorted when you dream, yes. But if you're dreaming about, like, I've had dreams where I've gone to school or like had a school experience that morphed into another, like a ball. Like, I've had really weird dreams sometimes. But I could imagine that those are all people I've seen, because I mean, I've worked in customer service. I've seen a lot of faces. Mm-hmm. I definitely, wouldn't remember seeing someone at a job I worked 5 years ago, but they could very well pop up in my head because my brain says, oh, we need a person. Fill it with this person you've seen before. Mm. It makes sense.
I mean, fair enough.
And I mean, like, you can definitely say that things that aren't real, like demons and things like that you have no reference for, yes, your brain just fills it in with what you might consider them to look like. But if you have this wealth of images of people in your brain, why wouldn't your brain just put those random people in there for random people in your background of your dream? Because, I mean, I sometimes there's lots of people in my dreams. Some I don't interact with, but they're there. It's very weird. I have very weird dreams.
That part I don't disagree with.
What, my very weird dreams?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can't remember them all the time, but there are some that I've had that are just downright insane. Like the one that it was like I was in a ballroom, but like the sides of the walls opened up. It was very interesting. I don't understand.
I will say this. I've had dreams
Mm-hmm.
where I sit there and I get done and I go, the fuck was that dream for?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
And, like, our dreams are supposed to be, like, our subconscious is working through things. But I don't necessarily... I mean, I know I've had some sex dreams that are like, I'm horny. I need to get laid. I know why I'm thinking about this. But then, like, that one with the ballroom, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And there were, like, 4 different layers to that dream. I don't remember all of them, but it was very much... I want to say very kind of Inception-like, where it was like one dream morphed into another dream, morphed into another dream. And I get, like, it was so weird. I don't know. I can't, like, I've thought about, like, I have a dream, like a dream dictionary that's supposed to help you, like, think about those things. I don't even want to try.
Or one day. Everyone will be judged.
I have a dream. I watched a comedy clip the other day of this guy was telling a joke about how he was in like a Popeyes or whatever, and he was on the phone with someone. And he said, "All right, I'll talk to you later, cuz," but like a crip was behind him, and that's like their word.
Oh.
And the guy was like, "What'd you say? What'd you say?" Nothing. And he was like, he tried to be really diplomatic. What would Martin Luther King say if he saw us right now? And the guy was like, "Bitch, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't give a shit about Martin Luther King."
Jesus.
It was very nice. Well done. I enjoyed it.
Did we discuss Snoop Dogg crip walking?
Yeah, that was so good. I don't know if we talked about it on the Maximus show or not, but the Super Bowl halftime show was amazing.
Well, we discussed that part. I know we did.
But yeah, he did do a crip walk. And he was wearing his crip colors.
Even though it was supposed to be the Rams.
Yeah, well, it looked like a handkerchief. Like the whole thing looked like a handkerchief. So
Yeah.
I don't know who he was trying to fool, but they fooled him real well. I did enjoy the Eminem knelt though, even though they told him not to. He was like, "Fuck you guys."
Well, apparently he did that for Tupac. No, because when he knelt is when they started playing California Love,
Yeah, I know.
which Dr. Dre does the first verse and then Tupac does the rest of the song.
No, I know. But I mean, it
and
also
that was why Eminem was kneeling, was in honor of Tupac.
I mean, he could have also been doing it for other protesty reasons, which is fine. But
That's very possible too,
which I'm cool with.
and no one's gonna care.
No.
Just like Kendrick Lamar, we're back. Unfortunately, we're not jumping to the top of iTunes
No. But I will say,
within 24 hours.
we're here. And we're having a good time doing it, though. Oh, so much has happened since our last show.
Yeah, I know. I
The
don't
war
even
in
know.
Ukraine.
Started a month after the show.
Damn.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
I really thought one way or the other this would be done by now.
My dad was actually watching that when I was over at their house. I came out of the bathroom and he was watching some YouTube videos. He was like, "I'm watching Ukraine turn bad Russians into good Russians." I was like, "Oh, you mean alive Russians into dead Russians?"
Good Lord, woman. You're trying to start an international conflict on Pillow Talk with Beef and Lisa.
Well, to be fair, no one in Russia listens to us. And Russia is the bad guy. So,
Yeah. We didn't even cover Russian warship Go Fuck Yourself.
I know we talked. Are you sure?
Okay, maybe we did.
Because that makes, I feel
That would
like
have
we've
been the
talked
very
about-
beginning of the Russian-Ukrainian war.
I feel like we did talk about that.
Russian warship, go fuck yourself.
That was so awesome. Also, the grandma who was very much put these seeds in your pocket
So something will grow.
so flowers will grow when you're dead.
War's still going on there, and it's not going to end anytime soon. Of course, Russia's talk.
No, I think we might have just talked about it in person because this is about pre-Valentine's Day, our pre-celebrity or pre-Super Bowl prediction. Yeah, we didn't have
We didn't even cover the Super Bowl?
No.
Holy shit.
Dude, we've been on for so long. So much has happened.
Jamar Chase was wide the fuck open to tie the game or give the Bengals the win. Burrow couldn't get to him.
I know you said bro, but I thought you said girl.
Burrow couldn't get him the ball. He was wide open. Yeah. Okay, cool. Rams won. I'm happy for Stafford. That's great.
Yeah.
Cool. No problems there. It was a good game. It was an entertaining game. A lot of people are like, it wasn't that entertaining. It was kind of boring all the way through. Yeah, that's because it's a football game against good teams with good defenses and good offenses. That's how games are supposed to be.
And then people were like, "Oh my god, I hated that halftime show." Like, fuck you. Get wrecked.
Those people are one of two things.
Super old or super young.
No, it wasn't even the super old people didn't even hate it so much. It was the people that are like, I don't like black people.
Racist.
Or I just want to watch football. Like, that was the one thing. The I just want to watch football crowd are the same people that listen to Dre, Snoop, Kendrick. Then their girls listen to Mary.
Yeah.
So, and then 50 Cent, who is $1.50 now.
Shut up. Let him be thick, all right?
It's fine if he wants to be thick. He's still got abs because he had to pull himself up. He's just got some cushion on top now.
What I love
He ain't
is
showing off no more.
No, but see, we jokingly say things like, "Oh, he's $1.50 now," but we're not dogging him for putting on weight. It's like, you know.
I mean, we're both fat.
No, not us. But I get the joke that, he's 50 Cent, so now he's more because he's more.
Fat!
But if that had been if Mary J. Blige had been a thinner woman and just got thick,
I don't think anyone would have been complaining.
no, but
Because she looked good in that skin tight thickness.
no, she did. She did. She looked amazing. But I'm saying if she had gotten the same way, like 50 Cent did,
Mary J. Bulge.
there would be a lot more negative comments about her, I feel, getting thicker than you know, like Jessica Simpson wearing her mom jeans. Like that whole era of, oh my God, she's so fat because she's wearing mom jeans. But like now everyone
Isn't
wears
she
mom jeans.
a mom?
She was, yeah.
Was?
Is, but like when she wore them, she was already a mom, yeah.
She was a mom. She's still a mom, but she was a mom.
You know what I fucking meant. But like I just like
Okay, Mitch.
do you want to fight?
You won't fight me.
Bet.
That's not true!
Very true.
No, it's not.
I have alcohol in me.
So get your facts straight.
They are straight. Straighter than you. Ah.
What?
Ah.
What? I think you got me confused with another person
Speaking
who
of,
is a Pegasaurus.
Speaking of, when my parents and I talked about that today, they're like, he's gonna get fucked. And I was like, he'll probably like it.
Garbage!
Oh, it's so funny.
Fat garbage!
Okay, but
Trust me, we have established no one but the same 9 people are listening.
generally, yeah. Okay, but
By the way, if you're listening in Manitoba today, guess what I'm going to do to Lisa after this show?
Fuck her right in a pussy.
You're so silly.
Go Jets, go, eh?
You're so stop it. Okay, but other news. It's summer and it's hot out.
Pegasaurus.
Shut up. Wait, there's so much has happened since February 13th. We had a whole like weight loss challenge and you lost and had to buy me dinner.
You lost, what, 10 pounds? And I lost 5?
Something like that, yeah. But like percentage wise, I lost like 3% and you lost like a half.
There was a point I was beating you, though.
Yeah, like 1 week.
I was out front.
And then I was like, watch me drink just water. And my body said, okay, cool.
I have a headache. It's because you haven't had caffeine in a week. Oh.
Yeah,
You have a coffee pot. I know this because I gave it to your son,
I know.
who still doesn't like me for some reason.
He'll get there. He does. I think he's opening up to you. It's just complicated.
Did he
for him.
call me daddy before or after our last show?
Before?
Okay.
Because I get it. My son has had trauma from not only like the divorce, which was hard, but then like he got connected and really attached to my last boyfriend who
Fuck her right in a pussy.
stop it, who, you know, would come and spend like a month at our house. And it would be this length of time where he can, you know, spend a lot of time. And they played video games together. And he saw what my ex did for us. Like my ex loaned me some money and bought like our PS3, which I paid him back for. And so my son's like, well, we wouldn't have these things without him. I'm like, you're right. We probably wouldn't, but I paid him for them. So it wasn't just he bought them for us. It was he bought them on a loan for me. And like, I get that they like got attached and he did stuff for my kids and whatnot. And that was great.
That's how the narcissism works.
But my son was really hurt when my ex and I broke up. And like when I told him that, I was like, hey, he's not coming around anymore. We're not, you know, we're not together and we're not friends anymore. My son was so upset. He was like, don't tell Sophie. Sophie's going to be so sad. And he was crying. Like my son is very in touch with his emotions. And, you know, he was crying. And I don't feel like he's gotten as over it as he could. Because to be fair, even when I was dating my ex, he still talked about me getting back with his dad. That was back before he...
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, you know...
Before he hated.
So I get...
Fat garbage!
I get that he doesn't want to attach himself to someone that could hurt him again.
Uh-huh.
I think that that's the biggest issue, is that he has this fear. Not to mention that, you know, you and him have differing tastes in certain areas. Like, you play sports video games.
Sometimes.
He plays, like...
That's when I get angry.
he plays like RPG video games and, you know, like first person shooters and stuff. And we're like, we played a lot of like Street Fighter together. But, you know,
I did win his birthday party by making him watch a NASCAR race. Grandpa being there helped because that made sure we had the NASCAR race on.
But like it's very much a, you know, I don't think you and him have had enough quality time together, or like all of us been together for you guys to explore and get a little bit more connected, which is fine. Like it takes time. So I don't think he hates you.
It's not a big deal.
I think that he's just very tentative and he's not ready to open himself up to being hurt. Like he's afraid.
Where's your daughter? I grounded her.
And then she proceeds to get me a Mother's Day card with a banana on it because she says banana so much you start docking her Christmas presents.
The deal with her daughter.
She just says banana randomly. She says banana.
I get so annoyed by the fact that she'll just interject in a conversation, banana.
Mm-hmm.
I understand she is 9 and that she's actually a little bit younger than 9 mentally.
Yeah, both my kids have like sensory processing issues. It's very difficult, but
the spectrum.
Yeah, they might probably have a touch of the autism. I mean, to be fair, I probably do too, but
No, you don't. No, you just need to go to bed on time.
listen, I need a lot of things.
I bet you didn't even take your medicine today.
I did at noon. That's why I'm still awake.
That's why you're not drunk yet.
Shh, I'm getting there.
You're working on it. But anyway.
Yeah, no, but she interjects banana so much.
She says banana, and I had been buying them gift cards of a decent amount for Christmas. So what I did was I made myself a deal. I said, for this year for Christmas, Brian's level is fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's a dick to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting him some fucking coal. I have some opinions. We'll get to that in a second. With Sophia, I'm going to start at $100. Gift card.
Mm-hmm.
To wherever she wants. But every time I hear her say banana, I take $1 off. And the first time I had dinner with them at the beginning of the year, which was shortly after New Year's,
mm-hmm.
I sat there and I said to Sophia, I said, look me in the eye, focus. Every time you say banana randomly, banana,
yeah, like
I'm going to take $1 off, and I'm keeping a running total.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say the number that you're at.
Mm-hmm. That's why it was funny when she got me the banana card. Oh, and then she'll say it when it's just us three, and Brian will go, I'm telling Brandon.
Which he never does.
No, he doesn't.
Although we have upgraded with Brian,
Mm-hmm.
I just start smacking your ass in front of him now to establish dominance. I look him straight in the eye and then I slap your ass.
Calm down.
And then I say, Daddy's leaving.
I think with time you guys will get along better.
I said One Piece is a terribly overrated anime.
And he was like, what are you talking about?
And then just randomly for the first time the whole night that I had been there, he pretended to hear us.
It's good times.
The Chargers, no, not San Diego, Los Angeles, second team.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles Chargers did their schedule release video.
And One Piece was in it.
And as an anime, as a homage to a bunch of different animes.
Avatar was in it too, yeah.
And for the Raiders, they used the
boat from
Straw Hat crew.
The Straw Hat Pirates, yeah.
From One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
Because they also have the Jolly Roger.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders logo is the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
So. Or not the Jolly Roger, but it's a...
The pirate flag, yeah.
It's
very similar.
Yeah. So, so I send it to Lisa. I was like, you and Brian will get a kick out of this.
It was very good.
Oh my God.
I did enjoy it. It was very nice. It was very fun.
But if he starts wearing black and silver, I'm disowning him. He's not allowed to live in my house.
No, see that you want to know what's funny is don't take this the wrong way. You and my ex have very similar sentiments. But my ex did change his mind, cuz like my son's favorite color is green and my ex is a Wolverines fan. And my son, because it's green, is this big Spartans fan.
Your son's a Spartans fan because he hates his father. Let's just be real.
No, cuz
Fat garbage.
he started liking Spartans well before he didn't like his dad. And it was and I enforced it. I supported it. I bought him a Spartans blanket. You know, I've helped push the Spartans theme.
Trolley, 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 troll.
I'm like, do you want to take this to your dad's house? He's got a Spartan pillow, like, but you know his favorite color is green, so I support that. But here you are, like, if he supports this one team, I'm gonna disown him. He's not even yours.
No. Here's the deal. My grandfather was a Raiders fan, which was fine.
Mm-hmm.
He never asked me to be a Raiders fan. I was a Lions fan because my other grandfather was a Lions fan.
Yeah.
My dad didn't have a team, although if he was to have picked a team, it would have been the Pittsburgh Steelers because he grew up during the Steel Curtain era, and he played defense. So that made all the sense in the world to my dad, where his favorite player of all time is Mean Joe Green, to be a fan of the team Mean Joe Green played for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this all makes sense to me, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I grew up. My grandfather was a Lions fan, and I was a very young boy when the Detroit Lions took Barry Sanders. There was this guy, and I don't know if you know him, but before the video game runs, like there's still infamous runs that Barry Sanders has, highlight reel runs that you cannot duplicate in Madden.
Interesting.
Yes.
I have a question. Can I be a fan of the Bears because of this SNL skit? Dub Bears.
No.
Damn.
That is an automatic breakup.
I'm just going to start saying it now. Dub Bears.
We don't, like, my dad and I will walk around and be like, who are the Lions playing this week? Duh, Bears.
Dub
Duh,
Bears.
Bears. That's perfectly fine. And it's not that I hate everyone who's a Bears fan. Preston.
Garbage.
When we were talking about Sperry's earlier, I thought of Preston.
Hashtag we own the Bears.
Dub Bears.
I don't know why Preston likes all the Chicago teams, but whatever.
Because Chicago's hoity-toity with his Sperry's and his romper.
He lives in Detroit. Yeah, his romper.
I would love to see Preston in his Sperry's, in a pair of Sperry's and a romper, and like if his romper has a collar, the collar popped, and like a hat with like not aviators, but like those like old school, you know what I'm talking about? Like they look like those plastic sunglasses everybody gets.
Corey has a pair of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to
Ray-Bans.
Yeah, I would love
Yeah.
to see him in that. Like I just want if he had an ascot. That would make it so much better.
Preston, you not jotting all this down?
That would be awesome. Preston, please, if you could make a TikTok like that, that would make my day.
Cole, write all this down.
Maybe
text
even
it to
my
Preston.
week or month or even my year.
I hope Cole's listening. I miss Cole.
Cole was cool. I'm still friends with Cole on Facebook.
I am too.
I think. I'm almost positive.
I am too. I'm getting my calves back in shape, Cole. Don't worry.
Yeah, you are.
Keep it in your pants.
I'm not wearing pants.
Keep them in there anyway. Your pants that are in the bedroom, keep them in there.
I have jeans and shorts in there.
Wow.
But they're not shorts that I can wear in public. They're sleep shorts.
No.
They have pockets though.
Of course. I'd be surprised if they didn't. My pajama pants have pockets too.
Yeah, 90%. Okay. Listen. Everything you own has pockets because you're a dude.
Yes.
Lots of things I own do not have pockets
I have.
because I have a ham sandwich between my legs.
I have 2 extra pair of pockets on this particular pair of shorts right now.
Damn it.
Cargos.
I have pockets in my dress, but this one has a hole in it.
And she's showing me her panties again.
Not on purpose. Stop it.
This is why we can't have a webcam.
We can. It just has to be pointed up and down.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Listen, I am well aware.
Shay even said to us, he's like, have you thought about doing less sexual content? And I'm like, that's up to Lisa. Because
Listen, I need you
while
to-
I can, she can't.
I need you to understand, I am a damaged individual. Trauma, okay? I can't.
That's not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Lies. I need more therapy.
So get your facts straight.
Yes. I'll fight you.
You won't fight me.
That's not true.
And if you do fight me, I will win.
I pinned you down last weekend.
That's fine, because I'll just withhold dick this time. And butt slaps. Don't whimper. Yeah, it will be broken.
Oh, no.
Say it.
No.
Say it. I dare you.
Nope. I need more booze.
Better hurry up.
Gonna hurry. Don't tell me how to live my life.
No, seriously, you better hurry up, because I'm running out of ideas, things to talk
How
about.
Are you running? I'm not. I am ready to go.
Because you're Chatty Cathy.
I am Chatty Cathy.
And I'm just like the host person. Like I give us a topic to go off of, and then you chatty away. And
Why is things we can talk about?
I know, but that's beside the point. So anyway, I've played in a couple disc golf tournaments since the last time we were on the air, and as it turns out, I still suck at the disc golf. Shout out to Capital City Renegades, the disc golf group out in the Lansing area, because I played 2 of their tournaments. Back in April. Yeah, because we're in May now. One at Grand Woods, and one at Birchfield Park on Devil's Den, or Renegades Trail.
And we helped Shay with his one.
Yeah, we did help. Well, it's not necessarily helping. I was technically the assistant tournament director.
Okay, but I was there helping.
For March Madness, which is Grand Rapids Disc Golfers United feature event for the state championship qualifications every year.
But I sold raffle tickets, which was super fun.
You did sell raffle tickets, and you were selling raffle tickets so good they told you to stop because you were pissing off the players that were playing bad.
Sucks to be them. I did. I was Vanna Whiting the cards. I was like, look at these.
And you sold all the raffle tickets before the end of the first round, so we got to go home.
It was good times. And I got a disc.
You did get a disc.
I talked Shane to give me one.
You didn't really have to talk Shane
I
into
know.
giving you the one, because that was my disc.
No, you should have got one too.
No. See, I don't think you understand. I was the assistant tournament director.
I know you were assistant tournament director.
That was my disc.
Okay, but you
It was
should have got
given
one too.
to you.
You should have had one too.
I didn't necessarily. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a pile of discs that came out of the trunk of the car.
There's also a pile here.
Yep, there's another pile over there.
I saw this one. First of all, it's very nice. It says Prison Break.
Yep.
I like holding it up to the light because there's a ring around it.
Yep.
It's very pretty.
It is a. Let me see it real quick.
It doesn't have a name inside of it.
It's a dynamic disc. King.
How do you know it's a dynamic disc?
The DD on top. They were the. No. Look at the logo. Flip. Or I guess at the bottom. DD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dynamic discs. And then it has, if you look, flip it over.
Yeah, it says King right there.
Yeah.
West Side Golf Discs.
Oh, maybe it's a West Side King.
Because it says West Side Golf Discs.
Oh, okay.
Sumui, Finland.
Yeah.
But if you hold it up to the light right in the middle, it's really bright around here and then it gets darker.
Yeah, that's usually how the clear plastics work.
But it's so pretty.
It's also like, it also hung on my wall, and it's
I feel like this should glow in the dark.
5 or 6. It does not.
They should make glow in the dark discs.
There's one right there.
That one's glow in the dark?
Yep. If you shut the light off, it will glow.
It does.
Now turn the light back on, because that's hurting my eyes. My monitor is very bright.
I would love to play disc golf at night with glow-in-the-dark discs.
So, fun fact. Here's how that game works. I've done it before a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah, I actually have an ultraviolet flashlight.
Uh-huh.
And certain discs, just the way that they're made, or the stamping or whatever, do actually retain the glow.
Mm-hmm.
And then they obviously have the specific glow-in-the-dark discs that you can charge up. The problem is they don't hold that ultraviolet charge very long.
Lame.
So you throw it, and you pretty much have about a minute to go find it. And if you don't have enough discs to really like fill out your bag and glow discs, you have to put glow tape on it, and then hope the glow tape doesn't fall off.
And then if you put too much tape on it, it could throw off the disc, and then your whole thing.
And they'll put little battery operated lights on the basket, and you know where the tee pads are supposed to be at, and everyone's got flashlights out and everything else.
But it would be so long.
But
no,
like,
I get it. It's difficult.
It does get difficult. I had an ace run. Oh man, this had to have been 4 or 5 years ago now. At a glow tournament, I had an ace run, and we all heard it hit the basket. And it took us 5 minutes to find my disc. It kicked 35 feet away from the basket.
Good Lord.
It landed next to the other tee pad.
Good job.
Like,
you were just getting ready for the next one.
No, it was the previous hole.
Oh.
Because of the kick off the basket.
Good job.
Like, we watched it fly, but when it hit the basket on the ace run, the top of the basket, it knocked the tape off. Yeah.
Good job.
It was, it sucked. Plus, no one could, like, someone aced when my back was turned today. Right before I teed off. Which is fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm okay with it.
Well, you have to be happy.
But normally, if you watch someone ace, or if you watch someone miss an ace, even more importantly, you can say, oh, yeah, that hit off the top, that hit off the cage, it hit the post, it went through the right chains, it went through the left chains, whatever.
Yeah.
It bounced, it took it. Like, you can describe, like, hey, man, that was so close, it did this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All anyone could tell me, the 3 other people on my card, and the 4 people on the card by the tee pad it landed next to, was, yeah, man, we just heard it hit the damn basket.
Damn.
We heard it hit the top band. And that was it.
Does ace mean like a hole-in-one? Yes. Okay, just making sure.
Actually, so hole-in-one is hardly ever used anymore.
Even in golf?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't play sports.
Ace actually came from golf.
Oh.
Ace.
Birdie?
No. There's 2 more before that.
Oh.
Ace, albatross, eagle, birdie, par.
Oh, okay.
Bogey, double bogey, triple bogey, quadruple bogey.
Okay.
And then +5, +6, +7.
What's
+8.
albatross?
Albatross would be 3 under on a hole.
What if your par's only 3 like a par 3?
Par 3, then an ace would technically also be an eagle.
Oh, okay. So it goes par, birdie, eagle.
So it always goes ace.
Mm-hmm.
And then how many ever strokes you take off.
Okay, because it can go up to a par 5 is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Most holes, there's no par 6s out there, relatively.
There's 2 par 6s in golf that are known.
Mm-hmm.
None that pros play.
Okay.
And you're not going to play a par 6 in disc golf. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
You'll call it a long par 5.
Okay. So that's where those other ones come in. If it's a par 5, then you have ace, albatross,
Eagle,
birdie, par.
Yep.
But if it's like a par 3, it's just ace, birdie, par.
Yep.
Okay.
On a par 3, an ace and an eagle are the same thing.
Okay, so like it goes, if you go from par, it goes par, birdie, and then eagle ace or eagle albatross ace or
Yep.
birdie ace. Okay.
There
Alright.
have been a couple. So
I should keep notes.
there are a couple holes on the PGA Tour
Mm-hmm.
that are very short par fours, like under 330 yards,
Okay.
that people have aced.
Mm-hmm.
And while they would technically be albatrosses, and they do get counted as albatrosses in statistics, they're considered hole-in-ones or aces.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes
Because
sense.
you hit off the tee pad,
Mm-hmm.
you hit out of the tee
To the hole,
to the hole.
but it's a par 4, so it'd be an albatross, not an ace. But it is an ace.
No, it is an ace, but career albatrosses,
Okay.
you get one also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's 3 under par.
Yeah.
Having a ace on a par 3, you get credit for an eagle as well, for
Okay.
career eagles. So,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can have more hole-in-ones, but still have eagles and albatrosses
Yeah.
because they're hole-in-ones. Okay. Okay. Okay.
A guy
I'm picking
named-
up what you put down.
A disc golfer named Philo Brathwaite made worldwide news when he had an albatross on a very long or a very short par 5.
So his name's Philo?
Yep.
Interesting. Hey, you want to know something?
What?
I'm a little drunk.
Good. About damn time.
Shut up.
Took 90 minutes.
Fuck you. First of all, I've been drunkish for a minute. Want to fight?
No. Philo's awesome. I like Philo.
What's his last name?
Brathwaite.
Brathwaite.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Pro Tour player.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool. You gotta take me discing sometime.
Could have went with me today.
I had to mow my lawn.
Because that's the course I would take you to.
That's fine. Old Farm?
Yeah.
I've been there.
Good. When?
I've helped you run 2 tournaments
Oh,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
I've sold raffle tickets and painted my hands,
Yes, that's true.
which I'm gonna do again this year.
I might be playing this year.
That's fine. I can
Yeah.
still sell raffle tickets and paint my hands while you play.
It's possible.
It's accurate.
You're also going to be handed the keys and be like, go get me lunch.
I will definitely do that.
Because I'm going to need someone to get me lunch.
That's what I did last time.
I bought a Zuka cart because at my last tournament, my
Your bag
bag
broke.
broke.
Good job.
I did excellent that day.
I'm so proud of you getting a Zuka cart. You have all the fun things to play with now.
Yeah, now I got to clean out the rest of my trunk tomorrow.
See? Look at you. Smart boyfriend.
I hate it. I love my Zuka cart.
Now I have a
hate
question.
that I have to clean my trunk.
Do you have enough discs that I could just play with yours?
You
Until
play with my discs anytime you want. Yes, actually, I have about 4 or 5 discs that. What we're gonna have to do is find you a knapsack or something so that you can carry them.
I like this one.
Yeah,
I can't play with this one, I know, but it's so pretty.
actually, they do host tournaments with those.
But it's so pretty.
The oversized minis, if anyone's curious.
But it's so
It's
pretty.
the Grand Rapids Disc Golfers United oversized mini from a couple years ago.
I like it. It's just pretty.
It is. There's an actual disc that has that stamp on it somewhere in this house too.
No, but I just like this one.
I know, but hear me out.
I'm aware.
You cannot play with that one
I know. Or this one.
or that one.
They all have the same picture.
Yep.
Oh, this one's pretty.
That one is a
It's a painting.
color stamp buzz. You're not playing with that one.
That's so
That one's a collectible. You're not playing with the watermelon disc
That's
because
a watermelon.
Audrina will kill you. You're not playing with Ross Chastain. That one's actually signed by Paul Macbeth. It's not just his signature on it.
I know.
like
I see the.
Okay, yeah.
I see it. I'm aware.
That's not getting played with.
I'm assuming all of these are not getting played with.
Well, not all necessarily.
That one's cute.
March Mayhem. What year? 18, 19,
It doesn't have a date.
17?
It doesn't have a date. It just
It was in
says
a Nova disc.
Garfield Park Boy Dubs.
Oh, bring your own partners. Oh, shit. That was back in, like,
Forevers ago.
yeah. Later that day, I got my first career ace.
Can't do that one either.
No, that's my backup putter in case I ever lose my real putter.
March Mush 2020.
Yep, that's a Buzz. That one glows in the dark.
Which one? This
The one you just put
Oh,
down.
that one.
Yep.
This one's nice.
Yep, that was last
like-
year's club disc.
I like
Let me
the-
see it.
It's from 2020, actually.
Okay.
I like those. I like the ones that have the cards on them.
This is a Buzz.
This is the River City Open one.
Yeah, it goes with that picture, so that would have been 2020 also.
It is 2020.
Yep.
It's got the 2020 on this thing. This is a Buzz.
Yep.
The one I have at home is a Buzz.
The mini that you like
Uh-huh.
was also 2020.
This one?
Yep.
It's a Zone.
It's technically a Zone. It's a Zone mini.
Was made in the USA.
Yeah, they're all made in Wixom.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's why they support us.
They're like, you're so close to home.
That's part of the reason. Yep. Market share. And we're offline.
No, we're not. Shut up. Don't do that to me.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll
Yep.
just have to steal it. I can find it. I have a backpack. I'm not using my backpack.
Knapsack.
I can use your back. I'll take the broken one.
No. No.
I'll only have 5 discs in it.
Yeah, that's not going to work. They're all going to fall out. I figured it out. You need 13 discs in it to keep all the discs from falling out.
Oh. I can carry extra discs. I just want to go play. I need to learn.
Yep. That's fine. You got to wear pants, possibly. Or shorts.
Lame.
Definitely got to wear shorts.
Why can't I wear a dress?
No.
Why?
Because
But I'm so pretty.
wind.
I can wear shorts under my dress.
Wind.
I can wear shorts under my dress. I can wear biker shorts.
Ma'am.
Skin tight little.
You're going to have to wear shorts.
Fine. What if I wore like a tennis outfit, like the shorts with the skirt?
Shorts.
Why? Let me have
Because then
fun.
you get to go to Maurice's.
Let me have fun.
You get to go
I
to
do have a pair of
Maurice's.
shorts. I
But
got
you
them
can
at
go to
the Walmart.
Maurice's and get disc golf shorts.
Maurice's doesn't sell disc golf shorts.
Maurice's sells shorts that can be used for disc golf.
Listen, I'm a fat lady and my thighs rub.
And that's why you have to wear shorts.
I'll wear leggings.
Leggings will get caught on the bushes
I'll be fine.
that you're going to throw into.
I'll be fine.
Ma'am,
Listen, Linda.
I have seen many women
I'll get $4
ruin-
leggings from Walmart. It'll be
ruin their leggings throwing into one bush.
I'll wear my $2 leggings I got after St. Patrick's Day from Meijer.
You can't dress like a pimp yet.
I'm not a pimp. They just have 4-leaf clovers.
Good Lord.
They were $1.40.
I don't think you're listening to me.
I don't think you understand who I am as a person.
No, I do. We're gonna get done with the show, and it's a good thing my computer's on because I might get to do some iRacing because you're gonna pass the fuck out.
I'm not, though.
You're drunk.
Listen, Linda.
So get your facts straight.
My facts are straight. About as straight as I am. Oh, other things have come up in the news since we've had our last show.
We are not broaching those subjects until they're official.
But I want to talk about
No.
them.
A, not when you're drunk. This isn't a bar. B, wait till it's official. Then you can go fucking crazy.
But if I don't go crazy now, then it will become official, and then I'll be even more mad.
Ma'am,
What?
here's a way to look at it.
I don't want to look at it. I want the legislature to codify it before it becomes too late.
The unfortunate part is the structure of how everything has been laid out. So all you're going to end up doing is screaming into a vacuum.
I know. Sometimes I just need to scream, though.
And that's fine, and I respect that.
Have you ever just needed to scream?
Yes, but ma'am, screaming into a vacuum here with our 9 listeners
Hi, 9 listeners. How you doing?
is not going to fix it.
Yeah,
you
'cause they're
have
all
more of
dudes.
a following on the TikTok.
I have like 4,200 followers. I should post something about
But see, here's the thing. People that have tens of millions of followers on TikTok are screaming into the vacuum. Here's the thing about screaming into the vacuum. Until the vacuum actually stops or starts fucking listening, screaming isn't going to get us anywhere.
Well, you're right. However,
When people ask me why I continuously vote for third-party candidates, because eventually at some point
it's going to stick.
someone else like myself, someone else is going to feel like me. But even if that doesn't ever happen, that's my screaming into the void. Fuck you and fuck you.
No, and I understand that. And believe me, I totally get it. I get that, both sides suck and nothing has changed in 50 years. And
nothing's ever going to fucking change.
And that's so stupid.
Because both hands feed the same fucking mouth.
You want to know who needs to not be around?
Tucker Carlson?
Him too.
Okay.
Mitch McConnell.
It's not his fault, though.
I know, but he's melting.
It's
His face
so...
looks like he's melting.
And Lindsey Graham's the most beautiful Southern belle I've ever heard talk in my entire life.
Stop it. I don't want to vomit. But no, first, do you know what's funny? It's funny that Fox News is classified as entertainment and people still take it as fact.
So is CNN.
I know. It's crazy.
So is MSNBC.
I'm aware.
CNBC is actually not classified as entertainment. It's classified as factual because they mostly cover the stock market.
I just would like to say...
Which is not a part of the economy. Like, the stock market does not dictate the economy, by the way.
It does
I just
not.
want to throw that one out there.
It definitely does not. What I think is funny
Get your facts straight.
is that Elon Musk was going to buy Twitter, and that's fallen through because I Googled it after
It
you told me.
hasn't actually fallen all
It's
the way through.
on hold because of their gross underestimation of how many spam accounts that they have.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. And if he backs out, he only loses $1 billion.
Only $1 billion.
Yeah, right? Like, oh my God, a kick in the bucket for him. Which is funny because, him buying Twitter, he's not putting up $44 billion of his own money. Like, he's getting investments and then buying it, which is stupid.
It's how the game's played.
I know. But the only reason they're doing it is because if
But you know
Elon
what's-
Musk Twitters something, like, the stock market fluctuates. Like, fucking
But you know what's funny?
stupid.
You know what's funny?
He has a kid named X.
No.
What?
He doesn't actually have $44 billion. Jeff Bezos doesn't have his $500 billion or whatever
know,
it
it's
is.
all like in buildings and stocks and
That's
stuff.
the thing. None of them actually have cash.
And that's another thing. What I find funny is that Elon Musk is like, I'm gonna buy Twitter and make it all private, and you can say whatever you want. But he also said
Which is fine.
But he also
I support that, actually.
But he also said he was gonna fix Flint's water situation, and he never did.
No.
Like, and he told I don't remember who it was, if it was like the UN or whatever. He was like, come up with a plan. I'll $6 billion to end world hunger, and I will front the money, and never did it.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Both Donald Trump and Gretchen Whitmer also had plans to fix Flint's water system, and nothing's been
happened.
fucking done yet.
I know. It's so ridiculous.
And while I'm not with her anymore, there's still people I respect and care for that live in Flint that have 4 fucking children, and the baby is going to be 3 now. And that baby's never been able to drink fucking tap water from her house.
So fucking dumb.
Well, I shouldn't say her. The child's mother would be very mad at me for assuming her gender. But
She's an AFAB.
very much so. which
A
was the
fabulous
first-
child.
which was the first time I bit my tongue ever with a deaf person.
You're so funny, babe.
But my ex actually respected my opinion. I said, I bit my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to ask you some questions. And she goes, yeah, she's out there.
That reminds me of someone I spoke to on Friday.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I spoke to this crazy lady. She, first of all, she told me she had Parkinson's, right? Parkinson's. And she, we were talking about, first of all, like, it was my last fucking call. And it went on for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, well, you have these 3 bills. And let me give you these dates and blah, 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 blah. And she had
So
to
get your facts straight.
run back and forth to her other room to get like her date books or whatever file folder she keeps her notes in from previous years, because I had one bill from like 2019 and one from 2020, and she was like, I don't remember these. And then I'm like, well, this is this and this is this and this is what it says. What? Hold on, let me go get this.
So
Blah, blah,
get
blah,
your
blah.
facts straight.
And so we kept talking, and like I put it in a dispute or whatever, and to send her more information because she obviously couldn't fucking figure shit out. But like we got to talking. She has Parkinson's. I was like, well, have you tried? I know this is a little out there. Have you tried like CBD oil? Because people say that helps with stuff like that. And she's like, well, since it became legal, and she started talking about weed and how like the legalization has ruined some strains because she doesn't even get high anymore. And I'm like, okay. And
Then you're not doing it right, trust me.
and that snowballed into, like, I was like, well, my mom gets CBD oil. And I was like, I know this might be a little TMI, but she, when she first started taking it, like, all of her skin tags fell off. Like, I don't know what that means, but, like, it's, she takes it and it helps her, what have you.
Your mom was being tracked
I'm sure.
by Jeff Bezos.
Shut up. But she's like, oh, my God, really? And she's like, where does she get it? I was like, I don't know. You could probably Google it. She's like, well, I don't go online. And she like went on this little thing about how she wants to get off grid, and do I know anybody who goes like who's off grid? And
Yeah.
I'm like, ma'am. She's like, and I won't even let my kids in the house anymore if they have their cell phones, because cell phones and cell towers make my Parkinson's worse. I'm like, ma'am, can you calm the fuck down? Like, get it together. Like, I understand, like, there's
I'm going to be doing this next topic with one hand.
like, if there's a point where you can, like, just get off the crazy train, ma'am. Like, I understand there's a level of,
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Stop
Boom,
it.
boom.
There's a
Boom,
level
boom.
of, shut up. There's a level
Boom,
of
boom.
crazy that you
Boom,
can
boom.
be, but,
Boom,
like,
boom.
you won't even let your kids in your house if they have their cell phones on them, because it's going to make your Parkinson's worse. Stop it. Just stop it. I'm like, you could, there's total, like, online communities where they're, like, off-grid. Like, you could Google it. But to be fair, though, I did tell a lady earlier this week about Instacart, because she was talking about her husband had, like, cancer, and it caused him to have, like, stroke-like symptoms because it gave him a seizure or whatever. And she can't leave him alone. She's like, I can't even go to the store. I was like, have you thought about Instacart? I'm like, you could just order the groceries to your house. She's like, what?
What?
I was like, yeah, that's an app you download. It's really easy. And she was like, and though the best part was with that lady, though, we were talking and she's like, she can't leave her house. Essentially, she hasn't worked in a while and it's terrible and all this other stuff. And I was like, she's talking about how she's like, I can't even mow my lawn. And I was like, you just buy a goat. It'll just eat the lawn. Then you don't have to worry about it. Then you just have to clean up some goat shit every so often. And she started laughing. She was like, I needed that laugh today. Thank you. That's the one thing I enjoy about my job, is being able to make people laugh when they're having a bad day by saying, have a goat eat your lawn. I mean, hey, it's the little things. It's, if discussing a goat eating someone's lawn makes their day better, like, who can say that's a bad thing?
I'm going to eat your
Hey, now,
lawn.
chill out,
Fuck her right in her pussy.
goat.
We're going to fall asleep.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm amped right now.
Because you won't let me talk about it.
Talk about what?
You know what I won't let you talk about.
Mm.
We just covered it.
I know.
We're still covering
I
it,
know.
technically.
Sort of
We're
roundabout.
still on the rant.
But I like,
When it goes official, if it goes official, because it was a leak, when it goes
A
official,
leak that's never happened before, by the way.
I know.
That's never happened. Like, that's the crazy part. This leak happened, and the fucking thing references stupid fucking bullshit.
From the oldest member of the chamber. Like, either someone committed some borderline treason.
Which is not unlikely.
Or
They're just old.
Or they're trying to get some feelers as to what's going to happen.
I see.
Or what I saw, and this makes a lot more sense, and it's not a conspiracy theory, is they basically leaked it and said, this is coming up. But once we release our ruling, it's final.
Yeah.
So if you got any business you want to tend to,
Do it now.
better fucking do it now.
Which is fucking crazy.
Because some point in the next 30 days, all this shit's going on the record, and this is a big change for this fucking country.
And I there's so many.
Like, whatever your personal opinions are, this is going to be one of the biggest Supreme Court rulings
Since
in
it
the
was
last
the first
30 in the last 30 years.
Well, and the thing that I find so crazy about all of this is that so many legislators have no idea.
No, we're not going there. You have to wait until June. No. Because we know the legislators are idiots. And they're put in mostly on both sides by people that vote straight party and think that it's Coke or Pepsi.
But it's not.
And don't acknowledge the existence of both Dr. Pepper and RC Cola. Much less Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Sprite, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke.
Much less knowing how.
Jones Soda,
Oh, can I just
which
say,
has to be like the Green Party.
I want to say one thing, though. That with all the exceptions that they've put in or kept out, the one that they're like, no, we won't even allow that, is something that will kill the person.
Yeah.
How could, that's how the thing about that gets me is that how dumb people are that, okay, they have this entire budget to research this stuff. They have committees, all this stuff. And no one says, hey, PPS, I get that
Because that's not where the money comes from. Ma'am, it's all money driven.
But it's racially motivated too.
No.
Yes.
It's mostly money driven. It's all money driven. It's 1,000% money driven, and it always has been.
Got him.
It's always been money driven.
I know.
It always will be money driven.
It's not just money driven, though. The original ruling and the original reason why the ruling was put in place 50 years ago has to do with racism. I'm right. I know I'm right.
I'm not disputing that
Thank
you are.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear. I don't need to hear anything else. I'm right. Thanks.
Typical liberal.
Fuck you. I'm a leftist.
Typical of your people.
You want to fight? I'll fight you.
See, I'm a classic liberal.
I don't...
Which means I can still say America's got to grow a set of fucking balls and stop being fucking pansies.
I'm mad at my shoes.
You're not mad at your shoes. You're mad at Nancy Pelosi for
but
being a bitch.
look at, they're wearing out right there.
That's where Converses wear out. That's where my shoes are worn out.
But I don't like it because it makes it very loose. I want new ones.
Well, funny enough, I know a place where you can buy them.
Listen, sir.
And I can't even buy my Skechers there.
I can't buy shoes.
This week. Maybe next week.
No. Can't do that either.
Then you better put them on your Christmas list. Or
Maybe.
start selling those socks. On Sniffer.
No one wants to buy my socks.
You didn't even try.
I did. I have a listing up.
A listing?
Listen, I don't have the time or patience to sell my shit.
You bought a camera specifically for this. Then let me use the camera. So I can videotape the disc golf.
Listen, Linda.
Now that there's some competition in the market around here, and I have lost some...
Fight me.
I have lost some of my ability to do business with the videotaping. Let me do the videotaping.
You wanna?
I'm just saying.
I'll think about it. It's mine.
You have not used it since we bought it.
First of all, I didn't buy it. I traded things for it.
This is true.
I traded things that I didn't buy for it.
You still haven't used it.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I took pictures of my socks.
And your children.
And I took pictures of my feet in socks. I should just sell feet pictures.
That sounds like OnlyFans.
OnlyFans go purr. OnlyFans go.
Good Lord, woman.
I'm not wrong. Tell me you've never said that into a fan. That's right.
I haven't not done it. Who hasn't done it?
This is a good movie.
Tell the class what you're holding.
Office Space.
It is a good movie. We were discussing this.
It's a jump to conclusions, man. He's one of my favorite characters. Like
Who?
the jump to conclusions, Matt guy.
Oh, good Lord.
I talk to the client so the engineers don't have to. I love him. I think he's great. That and this guy, the stapler guy. I love that guy.
I had to explain to one of the old owners of my company. Give me back my. Has anyone seen my stapler?
I believe you have my stapler. My stapler.
I had to explain that to him.
Yeah,
They had to show him a pirated copy at work.
Good Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday. Thanks. Like I feel like he started the thanks.
It's an avocado.
Thanks.
Good Lord.
What?
Oh,
It's good times.
it's been 2 hours.
Is it time to end?
I think it is time to end.
Okay.
I think it is the end.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
Of what? The show?
I think it's time for a free Weenus inspection.
Ooh, I don't want a facial though.
Well, then this is going to be really fucking awkward. I guess I'm just playing baseball.
No.
It's okay. I haven't played baseball since. No.
No
Nope.
what?
Nope. I'm turning away now.
Mm,
I love you though.
love you too.
Put your dress
I
down.
didn't do anything.
You're gonna go take a nap in 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna take a nap.
By the time I get done with this, you're gonna be sleeping.
That's not true.
So get your facts straight.
Exactly.
You'll be sleeping.
No, I won't. You want to fight?
It's okay.
He wants to fight me.
I'll win.
Preston, I'm gonna fight him.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Hi, Brittner.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
Hello.
message Beef. Send us an email. Say hey. How you doing?
I'm probably gonna have to text everyone. Be like, hey, we're back on the air.
We've done a show again.
All right. Everyone. Oh, thank you all so much for listening to our show.
Thank you for putting up with my bullshit.
Once again, if you have anything you want to contribute, beefandlisa@gmail.com, or head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/beefandlisa. For my co-host, Lisa Larson, my name is Brandon Brastead. Thank you all very much, and have a wonderful night. We are out.